Most of the contestants who show up on The Bachelorette are looking for love, but not the man you're about to meet. Jason Ilian had a very different reason for being a contestant on the hit reality show, and he's here to tell us about it. Welcome. What did you do The Bachelorette for?
Well, that's actually a really good question. You know, 2 seasons before me, Jesse Palmer, he's a quarterback for the Giants. Right. He was on the show. And one night, I come home and he was on the show talking about a group date with a different girl, not knowing her name or where I am.
Wow.
And I was just shocked. I was like, is this really the example of manhood, of dating that we see? And I was so upset. I was telling my friend the next day, and he says, well, if you can do better, why don't you send yours in? I'm like, in just like the thousands of other applicants, and next thing I know, they're calling me.
So, Jason, what was that experience like for you?
It was an adventure. It's this wild, outrageous, eye-opening, and very humbling experience, too. Because there's so much that goes on behind the scenes. You only heard one side of their real story.
Everybody seems to kind of get caught up in what's happening there, which I guess has to, in an intense situation like that, has to happen. But I Bachelor, why would they want someone who's hopping in and out of hot tubs and compromising situations with multiple people at the same time, and they feel lucky if they get that person?
And even when I was on the show, some people ask me, is reality television, especially The Bachelor, is that already predetermined? And it's not predetermined.
I wondered the same thing.
Exactly. It's not predetermined, but it's guided. You know, if you ask the right questions, and
on the show.
And on the show as well. Yeah, you may have no food to eat, but there's always beer to drink. So
you are a man who has clearly stated that you want to be able to give the reaction like in that scenario when you acknowledged that you were a virgin.
Right. The first time that I actually said it on camera or had people around, you could hear a pin drop in the room. You know, one of the guys said,
like, no lie.
Once they told him. And, you know, for me, it's just been a lifestyle. It's what I believe. It's what my faith is rooted in. So it didn't seem like anything outrageous to me, but it's very foreign in the world of dating. It's very